Capricorn, this is going to be your weekly read for May 19th through the 25th. We're doing it a bit different today. We're going to break it down into overall energies, love, and finances, and then we're going to look at a message from Spirit. So, in our overall energy, we're pulling first from the Rebel deck. We have, you need some yoga in your life, all right? There may be a need to relax, retreat this week, okay? Definitely spend some time alone, spend some time nurturing yourself, all right? Getting back in tune, and maybe balancing out some energies. We have fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. So there may be a situation that happens this week where we aren't in the right, or it would be better for us to just apologize so we can move on with it. All right, we'll see as we get later down in the read. You'll see the cards, but I feel like there's something here that there could be a argument or a nasty conversation that's happened recently, and there's a need for you to be the bigger person, okay? And then we have take a fucking trip. Go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. So there may be some need to get out and mingle, just change up the energy a bit this week, especially if you are having an issue somewhere with someone, just get out of that energy, spend time with some other people. All right, in the tarot for the overall energies, we have the Eight of Swords. So this could definitely be some anxiety, all right, some negative thoughts, some self-doubt, okay, just some sort of internal dialogue here that's not so great, all right? So we need to work on that this week, keeping our thoughts positive, because, yeah, we've got the Ten of Cups with the King of Wands, all right? So I feel like we may start the week kind of in this energy, but I feel like we're going to get around some other people. We're going to do something good for ourselves this week, just for our soul, that our soul's needing to feel refreshed, okay, with that Ten of Cups, and I feel like we're just needing to enjoy ourselves, all right? This can also be about self-care, just really taking care of ourselves, and that King of Wands, he takes action, all right? So I feel like you might get an idea or have a spark here, or a spurring to go just do something, all right? Just go do something to feel alive. And I feel like that's what that King of Wands energy is, and it's just what your soul's needing right now, Capricorn, all right? So that's our overall energies for this week. Next, we're going to look at love and romance. So for love and romance this week, you could definitely be in a twin flame relationship, all right? I don't know if you know that or have suspected that, and this could be confirmation from you, but we have twin flames and the runner, okay? But the twin flames is also about balance, all right, in this deck. And it's about duality and seeing both sides of the situation, all right? So this could definitely have to do with that argument energy. But it's also an energy of, I don't know. It slipped my mind. It slipped my mind. It's internal balance. It was something along those lines. Okay, internal balance here. And we have the runner. It says runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy or listening to ego. Okay, so with that apologize card in the beginning of the reading, I feel like we may be avoiding a conversation that needs to happen, or avoiding a person or situation that we really need to go ahead and address, if not for the other person, but mostly for you, so that you can feel lighter, all right? Because you deserve to feel good, and to have that off your energy. Why hang on to that when it can be solved and let go of, okay, addressed, just cleared out. And then we have self-indulgence, which is focusing on self, all right? Time to heal, shadow work this week, Capricorn, and self-appreciation, okay? So tending to the situations we need to tending to our internal dialogue, tending to what our soul's needing this week, okay? So that's what's happening in love and romance. In the tarot, we have the King of Swords, the Devil, which is your card, Capricorn, and the Hermit, all right? So yeah, there could definitely be a serious conversation this week that needs to happen that we're avoiding, or has happened and left you feeling unsettled, okay, and is needing to be addressed. With that Devil card, it is your energy, all right? So I feel like you're going to really be getting back to yourself this week, Capricorn, but it could also be about that shadow work that needs to be done here, and I feel like that may have something to do with this conversation in love, or this instance here that's happening. I feel like there may be some self-assessment that needs to happen following that, okay? And then we have the Hermit here, so that's just about that internal soul journey. Like I said, getting out, doing something good for you, all right? Just doing something for your soul this week is really the message I'm getting, Capricorn. I just feel like there's something you've been being called to, or feeling the need to get out. Like, I'm sitting at the lake today, I just felt the need to be in nature and just to feel this presence, and it's beautiful. do what your soul needs to do for you, okay? And I feel like it's going to put your mind in the right place to handle these other things, okay? Because when we're all chaotic in our mind and our energy, it's not a good place for assessment and for conclusions. And, you know, we're going to make messy decisions when our mind is messy. All right, that's the message. All right, so in career and finances, we have the 8 of Cups. We have Judgment and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so 8 of Cups can definitely be about walking away from something. It can also just be leaving something in the past. So it could be moving on from an issue. All right, if this, if you work with your partner, I'm hearing, so that could be for somebody. But there could be an upset at work or something of that nature here. Or maybe you're considering leaving and then this Judgment comes in, and I feel like you, with this Ace of Swords, you could have a serious conversation with the boss this week maybe, and smooth some things over. Yeah, we've got, in the clarifiers, we've got the 9 of Swords with the 10 of Wands. So something's feeling really heavy in work, career, finances, and I feel like we are wanting out. All right, we're wanting out, or we're wanting it to be solved. We don't want to deal with this aspect anymore, okay? With that 9 of Swords is just, you can't take anymore, and the 10 of Wands can't carry anymore. You know, it's just being at that energy of enough is enough, Capricorn. That's really what I'm feeling here. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, all right, for your career and finance. That's brand new beginnings and things. It's clarity. It's a serious conversation. It's breakthroughs. It's taking action. It's passionate action towards what you desire, what you deserve. All right. This could also be an urge to do something new. So you could be leaving something behind and just going after something brand new and just being like, I can't, you know, or not even it being so bad, but maybe it's just been weighing on you and you're just something you just felt the need to go do. And I feel like this week you have the courage to do that. Okay. So that looks really beautiful, for career and finance. I don't think there's any other messages here. Just the burden, just whatever it is, whether it's just a desire that you're ignoring, okay, or it's something that you need to leave behind. It's just too much. It's too much. All right. And I really feel you're going to be totally exhilarated by the newness that comes in this week, Capricorn. All right. Now, last but not least, our advice from Spirit this week. We're pulling from the Native Spirit deck. And the card we pulled is Spirit of Water. All right, that's a beautiful card. And I love that because I'm sitting next to the lake. All right, Spirit of Water. Trust your intuition. Know that you're on the right path. Take time to nurture yourself. Synchronistic. Allow your inner child free reign. Believe in your dreams. Don't stifle your emotions. Trust the messages they're giving you. Purify and cleanse yourself and your home. Healing is on its way. Emotional healing energy is expanding within you. All right. So yes, definitely a week of healing. Definitely a week of prioritizing our dreams and our desires and our inner child. Okay. I feel like there's just something that's been calling to you, Capricorn. And this week we begin. This week we begin the journey, whatever it is for you. All right. So that's a beautiful message. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.